Hello. स्वागत छ यस आइको आयो होला। ए हनुमान हेलो रोज के छ हालखबर? आज त म मोबाइलबाट आएको छु। अलख नि जो एजे पर्यो नि आज तपाईँलाई हुन्छ हुन्छ। पर्या छैन कस्तो छ यहाँको पारा चाहिँ है? भनेको तर होइन एजे परिसक्यो है त्यो केटी चाँडो दिएको थियो अर्को पर्छ कि भनेर हानेको पर्दै पर्यो। के गर्ने ब्याक ओपनिङ हान्दिने एजे हानिदिउँ है? कसो होइन एजे हानिदिने हो? के छ? अनि सबै भयो भने त मजै आएन नि त। त्यो चाहिँ छ नि 100-100 हानेर पारेको के। 900 जति हाने त्यसपछि पऱ्यो नि त्यो बेलिङमा परेपछि। ट्र्याकमा कार्ड होइन? ये पढिदिइराखेँ मैं। हट! ले यार। ओरिजिनल नाम चाहिँ के हो? ओइ! डबल परेन है। बेलिङ्गम नपरोस् है। डरै छ। ओ एजै पर्यो ल ठिक छ। तर के गर्नु 4000 बाँकी छ। ओइ! बेलिङ्गम नि पर्यो। औ! शिट! डबल। के भने यार ब्रो? टोकै कमी थियो यार। ले कहानी खतम। गर्ने त अब। एजेको टार्गेट बेलिङ्गम खोली जस्तो सुनेको छैन? औ बोलिरहेको छु। पर गएर बोलिरहेको थिएँ क्या। पख्नु र म पनि नाम लेखेर राम्रोसँग तपाईँ आएर हो। अब 1000 मा पर्नेलाई मात्रै कार्ड पर्छ। किन र? 5 बार नेट सपनै देखा जस्तो।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the... Ah, he's given it away. Eze is onto it in a flash. Eze, well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Eze. Petri. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. And this is Messi. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he thumps it clear. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against it. Suarez!
अहिले चाहिँ
Goal! Germany! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever
Yes, sir.
any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
oh,
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shifted into the flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Yeah. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Suarez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Pedri. Eze. Oh, that's... Tries a shot!
मोबाइलमा त
Surely
स्मार्ट
that
असिस्ट
deserved better.
Eto deserves a
observe
lot of
गरेर
credit
बसेको छ
for
नि
his
डिल
willingness to
पनि।
make those runs.
अँ,
The passers will always have an option with him.
Bellingham. Eze looking to get on the end of this. Neither goes for the shot.
खै किन युज
What a
गर्छन्
hit. The save was firm.
Eze clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira.
लौ कहाँ दिएको
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for options for movement. It's Eto! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Succumbs to the pressure. He's had a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mendes. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs
And a quick
rousing at
reminder
half-time
today to
because in
please
truth
take
they've
all
not
without
really been at it
bins
so
located
far.
by the entrance gate.
If the pep
Thank
talk
you very
works,
much for your
we may see a
cooperation.
very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Maldini, still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
THURAM tries to play it through. Suarez.
Too wide was यार.
Suarez is on his own. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Vieira. Nicely weighted ball.
Suarez!
Oh, terrible pass.
पहिले हो बिहे खुवाउने. कसको बिहे हो?
Bellingham. And it's THURAM. Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bellingham. And he plays one through.
Magnetic fick त काम लागेन नि त.
Gets through on his own. Schmeichel gets it clear. That'll be a throw.
8 असिस्ट देखियो एक गोल.
Substitution
Double
on the
bar.
field. Number 18, Eze. Number 14, Hadrian. Coming on the field, number 22.
Liverpool must do something here and
Number
very
11.
quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Eto'o. And this is Messi. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Well read, nice interception. And here's Eto'o.
2 added minutes
Great
has
vision.
been indicated.
Oh,
Xavi Alonso. Just about within shooting range. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of
With
that.
the owner of a blue
पर्दैन।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
And the volley.
Yo, yo.
No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. And the shot! Edmilson. Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. Couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini. And it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for goal!
अलि टाढा भयो।
Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi tries to pass it through. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Modric. Now it's Eto'o.
Oh,
And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. And this is Eto'o. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all.
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maldini gets good distance on it.
तो भी आ रहा है, बजा के जा रहा है।
Swept in. Neymar. Bellingham. Now it's Eze. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. Eze! Oh, he's been caught napping.
ओए,
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
लो,
And Shevchenko! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to
Cute,
recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his
There will be
landscape.
1 minute added time.
So the first moment of real significance. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is it. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Roberto Carlos. O'Shea. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It's in!
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Eze.
So the manager can
Coming
make a
on the
change
field
for the first
is
time in the game here.
number
Well, this could be a
23,
bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs.
Could be danger here.
Well, he got rid because he was under
Oh,
pressure.
के भयो? के विन पाए? हेलो, कहाँ गयो? रोनाल्डो आउँछ अरे नि त यो। सबैजना भोज खान गयो कि क्या हो बिहेको? कसको बिहे तपाईँले भन्नुभयो नि त? तपाईँ बिहे गर्नु न अनि हामी भोज अपोनेन्ट पनि भोज खान गयो जस्तो। कहाँ गयो यार?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
And this is Inzaghi. Maldini. Neymar. To Maldini. Eto'o. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká!
लो के हो यो भाई
Was venomous. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Inzaghi. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Nicely weighted ball.
हेरेर
That's a
बस
shade optimistic.
सिक्नु छैन
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
आउट भयो
Kokchu. Oh, super find. Kaká. Well, they've got it again. And he's had a hit. Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players.
Oh, that is asking for
No.
trouble. And the finish!
के गर्दैन त
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kokchu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
बल छोडेर धकालिरा त्यो
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Scholes goes short. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's gone for
Yeah.
goal. Flashes it
Yeah.
across. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Vieira. Now this could be... And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Eto'o! Oh, what has happened here? And he's heaved it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
के भएको
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
With the
So
owner of
we
a
reached the
blue
halfway
car
point.
parked outside
Who
the
wants
stadium
half-time when
gate,
you have a contest
kindly
this
remove
good?
it,
I
as it
can
is
only
about to
hope
be
it
towed
picks up
away.
where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that is one way to stop him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well read, nice interception. That has not gone well.
Ew, yeah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's with the keeper. Kaká. Can he get it through?
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Part of nice win.
Liverpool go into the lead. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Scholes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Inzaghi. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Neymar.
Neymar! I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that pass
Here,
just
Andy, like
didn't
you
quite
guys
work. And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham. Scholes. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. Great vision. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Busquets. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Bellingham. Two added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
stoppage time, very little left on it. Haaland. Now it's Scholes. Very nicely done. And that's it. Liverpool can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
বলো, বলো। हो सबैजना गायब छन् त। खाना खानुभयो? पर्यो, पर्यो। भने सबै राजखानी खाइरहनु होला। कसको भागमा हुन्छ? म यहीँ छु भाइ। राजखानी
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
असाइनमेन्ट
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
असाइनमेन्ट हान्दिएर कडा कडा।
Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Oh, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Raul. Great vision. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Can he finish? He's delivered all right.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the
Excellent.
goods, and that was very
Massive
kind of
Abdullah.
him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter...
ओइ के हो यो? अड्क्यो त।
It's hit the upright. And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to
Orkirak
disappointment.
एकछिन त।
He thought he was about to score.
Can he get on the end of this?
ए के हो?
Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at...
It's all!
ए
Knocks it into space.
के गरे भाइ के गरे
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Busquets. Howson gets across to intercept that. Deftly away. Nicely spread. Played back in. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that.
काका
That's positional goal. The utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed.
केयर नगरिकन त
And he thumps it clear.
केयर गर्दा गर्दा मेरो नि गेम पनि स्मार्ट असिस्ट जस्तै भइसक्यो
Diogo Costa couldn't squeeze it through. Just about within
Wait,
shooting range.
yeah.
And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's away. It's Eto.
लौ
He almost caught everyone out there.
Hello,
the
man,
way
the
he
sort of
just
way.
eked out the room to get the shot in.
Leicester is there and he can pick it up. And it's Kaka. Out to the left it goes.
There will be
Low
1 minute
and
added
see
time.
through all of that.
Well, yet another interception.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
नाम
Well,
पनि
it's certainly
पापा
simmered
रेन्ज
along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a
छुट्टीको
bit
असाइनमेन्ट हो कि
exposed.
क्या हो
So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Liverpool leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Crosses it in. And they've got rid.
मेरो पाराले आयो
Some resolute defending there.
लोसी कुदे भाइ
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Van
hope.
Basten. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
गेडासुर असाइनमेन्ट के को पेल्दै हो भ्याकेसनको कि पाँच हान्नै पो
Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of
ल हेर नि
leads.
टच नभए ल ए
Spread it left. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
He's had a shot!
हाम्रो
This
यहाँ
is clinical.
असाइनमेन्ट पाउँछ अरे
Manchester United are
Weekly?
back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal stand.
Real chance! Oh, it's
ल्याब
not in!
उठ्ने थियो
And again they hit the
Penalty.
front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool take the lead. Neymar.
ताक्न सिए
It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Crossed in again. Corner number 2 then.
भन्न कुन स्ट्रिम हो भन्दाखेरि इन्भेन्सिभ आँस जाँदो रहेछ ओ म्या के भयो उसको मुटु छोड्न ह्याकिङ छिरौँ छिरौँ कता कता छिर्नुपर्छ गाइस नपाए त्यही चाहिँ छिर्नु हुँदैन
Kaká. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Neymar.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's gone looking for safety. Time added on 4 minutes. And that will be it.
Bye bye, Papa.
Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other.
हजारले के ती सपनामा मलाई त पाउन्डले खसी बग्या जस्तै होला नि फेरि हामी त
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to
के त
make
हुन्थ्यो
this
नि
a monumental
के
occasion.
सबै लाग्यो
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Chiellini makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's gone loose.
Cut.
And now they can clear their lines. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's straight offside.
हिट की काम नहीं चेन की
Can he get on the end of this?
पहिले ठीक थियो कि 2
And
सेकेन्ड
he's
3
managed to
सेकेन्ड
get
कहाँ
free.
आउँछ ओइ
Can he finish? In he goes again. And he's done it. Guti duly reaps his reward.
पहिला
Kept his
पहिला
cool whilst
weekly
the defence
500
lost their bearings.
अहिले त त्यति
Well,
पनि
I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nesta calmly anticipates. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Nesta. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Kaka!
टिपी
And
नै
he
हो
was
भाइ
there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. Deftly away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Busquets, and that is expertly dealt with. And it's Messi. Now it's Stoichkov. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. Cannavaro. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. He's shot, surely!
के गरे भाइ के गरेको
Come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
been indicated.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this...
It's Eto'o!
के गरे भाइ
Sensational from Eto'o! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Liverpool come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go
ओइ
from
के हो
here?
यो
It's any...
And the shot! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
मैले आज राति
Oh,
सपना
what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Eto'o gets
Oh,
a
yeah.
good foot in there. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Eto'o.
Well, he got
अर्को
rid
नेपाली
because he
भाषा
was
त
under
पुरै
pressure.
संस्कृत भन्दा कडा रहेछ अनि
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper.
फर्स्ट लाइन बुझेँ सेकेन्ड लाइनबाट त के हो के
Passing is crisp and sharp. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa.
हो प्लिज
THURAM. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's going to go a long way.
मैले आज राति सबैले मलाई म कसरी मैले होइन खुसी हुने म मेरो मात्र मुनि तल जाने खाने मेरो पानी खबर छ त्यही हो कसलाई भाइ के बोला सरी
Vieira. That's THURAM. Tries to pass it through. Swept in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's PRILO. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Floated through. He's picked his way through. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. THURAM. It's a pretty loose pass. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
उयोले आफ्नो पोजिसन छोडेर हेर्नु
Oh, this looks sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can get that clear. Busquets. Now, can they get him away? Pinged towards the front line. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. PRILO gets over and intercepts. Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shoots!
Wait.
You've got to be quick to recover this. And the keeper couldn't hold
Wait.
it. Close, but time for no
और
more.
लाइनमा एक
The
फ्रेन्डली
whistle
हान्यो
has gone.
हानौँला
So
नि
it
त।
is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.
पाइन छैन अनि पुग्ने टार्गेटमा Del Rossi. Jones. यसपछि खेल्नु
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost.
Great chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends
Defense
with the
अड्किरहेको छ।
inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted. So what can they make of this? Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kaka. And here's Eto'o. Kaka. Kaka! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kaka.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Mendes with the... He's tried one! Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kaka is offering a wry smile there.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Kaka. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. PRILO. Messi. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Lovely. Now then. Whistle's gone
Yeah.
and the referee has given a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead.
पेनाल्टी त छिर्दिन्छ।
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Park Ji-sung is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rafinha is there and he can pick it up. THURAM. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yamal. Portugal finding it. Rafinha! That is decidedly lacking.
That's a sure
It's
one।
almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
है दिन्छ होला।
Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Sensation! Sensational from Eto! About as smooth as it gets.
योभन्दा
Here's the
धेरै गोल
whistle
हान्नु
for
हुँदैन।
half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Liverpool are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Busquets. Now it's Busquets. Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that has put paid to that. Pedri has given away a free kick.
पेड्रीले थुरामलाई ढाल्यो।
And it's Messi. The defender is not giving up on this. And he's well positioned. Real chance!
ओए
We'll simply have
Give
to
Andy.
tip his hat to the keeper here
Alright,
because that was a magnificent save.
Yamal. Another throw-in.
खानु भयो त कसम
Park Ji-sung is herring after that one.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cannavaro. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Distributed tidily. Showing great feet there. He has found the way through. Busquets. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's picked his way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Kaka. Busquets goes steaming forward. Kaka. Kaka. Kaka! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Players ecstatic.
Hi, hi,
Fans
आउनुभन्दा
delirious.
अगाडि
This is utopia.
आएर अनि
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
आसुजी
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. One has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Oh, that was
Inzara
plenty
handika
on
gari.
that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Kaka. And he's forced to go back. And there's the shot! Just 5 minutes left. Bastoni cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Koundé. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Rafinha. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
minutes has been indicated.
And here's Rafinha. Played into the box.
Okay, it didn't quite come.
Oh, shooting chance!
Messi
He scores!
एक म्याच स्टु
And that will surely go
Hello,
down
Phil.
as one of
This
the
is Phil.
easiest goals he could ever.
आउनु आउनु
That is
खेलौँ
it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner.
आउनु आउनु रूम बनाया। काम चाहिँ कडा है।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And it's Eto. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kaká. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No outsmarting him this time. Guti. Guti tries making a foray down the right. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Van Nistelrooy running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
ल
And a chance!
नाइस नाइस
And
पास।
he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kaká actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira does really well there. He is strong. Oh, that's a key interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, super ball.
He's having a shot! It's in!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Has a shot!
Nice,
It's
nice
Rose.
one.
Who's
Nice.
going to get there?
Right.
Zanetti delivers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Caught offside that time. Looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. He is Guti! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Guti deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that was vital. Zanetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute
Picked
added
out.
time.
Oh, shooting chance!
Kaka, Kaka.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And we hit
Kaka ronde
half-time.
here.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
Hello
to
everybody,
resist
and
change
this is a
at
quick
this
reminder
stage.
to let you know that you'll be able
Liverpool
to catch today's
sitting
match
pretty here at
broadcast
half-time,
live on our
2-0
Cross
up.
FM station. Substitutions
And
taking
if you're
place.
just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, good take in a good area.
He's had a shot!
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Takes a shot!
Oi,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eto is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Kaka! Harmlessly behind. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. And he's and the shot!
nice, nice, nice.
It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run. He's through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a threatening ball. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. And this is Eto.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Another throw-in. Looks a decent ball. Played towards the front line. No, he's not getting any further than that. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 14, Hadrian.
Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Played back in. Neymar.
2 added minutes has
Time
been
added
indicated.
on will be 2 minutes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Olise.
Nice.
And that
Easy.
will be it. Liverpool pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win.
कडा खेल्नुभयो त आज कडा आँखा राम्रो छ है रमाइलो भयो। परमिसन डर लाग्छ है। ले मोबाइल तन्काउन मिल्ने भए त अझै माथि नै लान्थ्यो होला। अमीर ब्रो कता गएछ?
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
एक
it
छु
might
भन्ने
not
नि
feel
गायब
like
भइदिने है।
that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. And that has sent him sprawling.
अति भयो।
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good
अडेर छ
intentions.
म्याग्निफ
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Kaka. Messi. Now it's Eto. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kaká. That's a shade optimistic. And he's gone direct here. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Ah, he's given it away. There's the shot!
차,
He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Oh, smashing header!
마티 안 돼.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Neymar. Maldini. And this is Messi. Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Searching pass he's played there. Maldini cuts out the pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. And this is Luis Suarez. And they're quick to get it back. THURAM. Busquets. Now that looks a decent ball. It is well positioned here. Now who's going to be first to this?
Already
Eto
another.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but
Aston.
couldn't quite sort it out. Eto. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. And that has been clubbed away. And that's a throw-in. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please
So,
join
all
me
square
in
at
wishing
half-time,
all the
each
best
side
for members
matching
of
the
our
other
fan
blow for
club
blow at the
celebrating
break.
their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 15, Malinovsky. Coming on
Liverpool
the field
get the
is
second half going.
number 13, Kukcu.
Nesta. And it's Kaká. Eto. And he's had a hit. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Maldini goes for goal. Liverpool have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. But it's THURAM. And the ball's come loose here. Neymar! And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well read, nice interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Aimed beyond the defence. Plenty to aim at here. Real chance!
Nice man.
Goal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net.
Key of
That
Lisan,
one
man.
will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Eto. It's a really well-measured ball. He's gone for goal!
He's
त्यो
done
यस्तो
very
रे
well to get to
कहाँ
that.
गायब हुने तपाईँ अनि यस्तो
Actually
यस्तो
didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
हँसी खोज्न जानुभयो क्या अब उसको लागि
Kaká. Messi. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Corner number 3 coming up.
कुराले काँचा खाँदैन रे
THURAM. Turns and goes back. And Messi!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now, can they get him away? PRILO cuts it out. Nesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. He's got tall. He's missed,
यही
but
छु
not by that
इक्जाम
far.
भन्दा अगाडि
Suarez has been caught.
कुखुराले किन
That's
माछा
foul.
खाँदैन तपाईँको नाम सुनेर होला त्यो अघि फुटबलको नाम सुने माछै
Substitutions
भएको
taking place.
देऊ न देऊ मिस्टेक भयो थाहा छैन
And he shoots.
यस्तो हुन्छ क्या
Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. They have stolen level at last.
टाइम सकिएछ को दाजाइको
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Mbappe. Number 7, number
We have got
17,
changes here from both
Chiellini.
sides, in fact.
Coming on the
All
field.
square again
Number
into the
8,
dying minutes.
Musiala.
Credit
Number
where it's due.
27,
This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Substitution in progress. There will be 5 minutes
Nesta.
added time.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's from Mario. Pullet.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some...
And that's that. A draw
Super
and
Polar.
a highly unpredictable one.
Mute
A
Marams.
share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side
Please
could
make
get over
sure
the line
to watch
here.
the screens
Perhaps
for an
one team
information
might be
bulletin
happier,
from
but
the regional
at the
police
final
department.
reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
कसा लाग्छ के ए बेल र सेफ होइन म टाइम हुँदा
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder. And Shevchenko!
आइरहनु
Oh, he
Iran,
gave that
Iran,
an
bro.
almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Iniesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment.
लिवा
That is some save from Khan. No,
Atam,
he's
Atam.
missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
It's a mighty effort. Just off
मलाई
target.
हेडिङै लाग्दैन
Kaka certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And he's intervened well there. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. He's just misjudged that one. Now it's Shevchenko. That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that was his 20th goal for this team. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front. Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Neymar, he's found a way through. And that is a little undercooked. Ambitious ball here. Defending was strong and
खराबै
firm.
लाग्छ है।
Messi. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. There's the header!
है कडा है कडा।
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Short changes him with that pass. Right, Shevchenko. Kaká. He's gone for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now I'd just like to
I
read
think
out
on
our
the whole
fan
the team
partners
linked
who are
up very
celebrating
well
their
and has been
birthdays today.
organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short. Kaká. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. Now it's Roberto Baggio. No way through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Schneider is always looking to break lines. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, super ball. Iniesta. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might
Nice.
just get that little break. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Messi. Forlan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
And he's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Messi is herring after that one. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
त्यो लाइन
And this is Roberto Baggio. Shot could be on. Shot, surely!
और अनि
Should have equalised.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but
आफै
everything
बनाउने
else was pretty good.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Shevchenko.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 13, Busquets. Coming on the field.
हजुरको नि हजुरको छ जस्तो छ।
Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... He's having a go!
ए
Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Senegal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to
There
draw
will be
level.
1 minute added time.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was...
अझै एक गेम खेल लास्ट लास्ट तेरो छैन नि बी छोड्यो लास्ट गेम औ टाइम हेर टाइममा जानै पर्यो ए All anchor bad idea oh आइरिभयो यो मबाट मासु आउँछ बाट गर्ने सुरु
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are ready to go any minute now.
हैन
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. PRILO reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
अहिले अर्कै ट्राई गरेर हो कि कस्तो एङ्करम्यान राख्यो भने राम्रो भयो राम्रो भएन भने त त्यो चेन्ज हुन्छ
That is good alertness. That's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Busquets. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh,
And that's a simple one for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
um,
And he's decided to go for it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
के गरे
Looking for options for movement. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he...
लो छ्या
He was not concerned by that.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked
हो
a
अहिले त
little
लङ
forced.
रेन्ज हान्दा हान्दा बल खोसेर उल्टै पड्काइसक्छ अहिले त चुस चुस यसमाथि कहिले काहीँ टचै हुँदैन यार हेर्नु है मैले
Looking
किन
to play him in. And he was alert to it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for a runner. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Neymar. And he's gone backward here. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance!
किन हतार
Oh,
बाबा
that was a brilliant save.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
आबारे
And that has been cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's the
डबल
Bruyne.
डिएमएफ
Leicester calmly anticipates. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Marquinhos cuts it out. Half-time getting close now.
रिङ पनि यति चुसा हान्छ कि हैन औ
Safi Sali.
There will be one
And
minute
this is
added
Stoichkov.
time.
And Stoichkov!
From
There is the
Roma,
half-time
Heigl.
whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes,
Please
it is
be made
still
aware that
goalless.
smoking
A
is
change
only
perhaps
permitted in
after
designated
half-time.
areas within these grounds.
Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he get on the end of this? Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Shevchenko!
लेट्स गो हो घन्टीमा
And a
Nani?
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No, again, there's no way through.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just chance!
just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Now it's Inzaghi. PRILO, the man that is tenacity personified. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That could spell it's
तालिनलाई
good try,
हो नि
very good try in fact.
Substitution.
रोक्दै यार कस्तो टाइम छ
Liverpool
Yeah.
have their second corner now.
सब्जेन्टको होइन खेल राख्नु होइन मारियो त्यही फर्ममा रहेछ होइन मारियो नि त है गाइस खेलको हेडिङ आउने हालेन बेलको हेडिङ भने त बेल त पुरै
And they can't read. He's tried one!
तपाईँ चाहिँ कसरी
That is decidedly lacking.
THURAM probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, that looks a decent shot.
ओइ बेल
It's in!
म
There's the goal they've been looking for.
त खास नि जसले जित्छ उसलाई सपोर्ट
Horrible
गर्ने
blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, what a mistake! And it's Davids. Now, can they get him away? And a chance!
ओइ
Oh, it's there! And what a climax we have here!
बालेन
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
After 8
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Coming on to
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Added minutes have been
Encourage the
indicated.
pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
हिजो दुर्गा प्रसाद चितवन आएको थियो
On the field.
र
Number
के
22.
भयो भने दुर्गा प्रसाद
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Coming on the
I think
field
you have to admire
is
his willingness to keep
number
plugging away,
14,
but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Thuram.
Substitutions taking place.
Ball's out. It'll be a throw in again.
आएर कि दुर्गा प्रसादको
Oh,
नाम
it's come
लिनु
loose.
नि
Pedri. And he's let fly. Tries to play it through.
ओइ
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal.
ठ्याक आई लास्ट गेम अझै हान्नु पर्यो तपाईँहरू चाहिँ कसको सपोर्ट हो कोहली कि बालेन दुर्गा प्रसाईको सपोर्ट चाहिँ नभन्नु तीसँग बढी बढी बोल्दैछु पिलो हटेगी सबैभन्दा खतरनाक फर्मेसन हालेन त्यही सपोर्ट हो रे त्यो त हरिवंश जस्तो मलाई पनि मेरै माया लाग्छ भने जस्तै भयो त राम्रो राम्रो मेसेज हल्का बुझ्नु मैले बुझिरहेको छु
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Portugal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Filippo inside. And the shot!
मैले भन्दै थिएँ
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have
Oh, not
our
that
very
hard
first
formation.
corner. Messi goes short. Oh, right place, right time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Oh, with this kind of authority.
Shevchenko!
नेतास्मी
Really well taken goal.
भयो नि
Right back in the game. And a trademark move
Anti,
ends
I
with
know.
the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they
Wait.
end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
त फ्री इन्ट्री जस्तो छिरेको छिरेको छैन के हो यो
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
कमिनी
Filippo Inzaghi. And a chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal!
13 सेकेन्ड है
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it is absolute perfection.
Chance for a shot!
बाजे
It's in! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other
डिक्लाइन
ideas.
हाल्नु पर्यो
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
स्मार्ट भयो के भने होइन जहाँबाट नि पुग्लु पुग्लु छिरिरहेको डिक्लाइन हाल्नु कोब्रा हान्दा सर हाने पनि दुई हान्दा फेरि दुई हाने भने 4 हाल्नु हुने
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Neymar. Busquets. He's gone for goal.
नाइस
Oh, glorious.
आइडी नेम नि च्यानल
And
नेम
a
नै
special
राख्नु
one.
अनि टिम नेममा
About as
लाइभ
smooth as it gets.
ओके
They have grabbed
देख्नुभयो
the
एङ्करम्यान
ball
किन
for
हालेको
equaliser.
Well, I
You
always
know,
thought
Nick,
they had
short.
it in them, Peter. They upped the quality
You
as
know,
needed,
Ali.
and once they got going, they were awfully hard
अब
to
एक गोल
stop.
हानु अनि त्यसपछि त्यसलाई म
Oh, no goalkeeper
Pass
would
in the
kick
back,
that
like,
out. It
pass in the
really
back.
was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
This has become one superb. Oh, shooting
उही
chance!
अलिकति
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that
Inani.
risk, Peter, when
Oh.
a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aims beyond the defence. Schlotterbeck. Chouameni.
Vinicius Junior.
Looking for the run.
अब त
That
डिप
was
लाइन छ
good
यसलाई म
pressure,
काँचै
just
खान्छु
hounded him off it. And it's Messi.
There will be
That has
3
been
minutes
cut
added
short.
time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's well seen too.
Foden.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
पुग्ने गरी
Liverpool are
हान्ने क्या अब
involved in
त्यसले
a
रिस पाइसक्यो
terrific contest here. It's
कि
been
यो
a
भित्तामा
slugfest
पुग्छ
and a
कि
half. So there was the
8
first
पोइन्ट
half.
बाँकी छ अनि
We've seen
फर्काइदियो भने
some
त तँलाई
really
हुन्छ त
terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
And if you're just
As
back
they
from
was
your
slick.
break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
देख्नुभयो एङ्करम्यान
He's been shifted off it. Kaka has found the net here, of course. That's a good ball. Asensio.
Foden.
That's a throw. Vitinha.
चाउमिनीलाई म अहिले
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha
mistake
is
भयो नि
sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Kaka. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vitinha.
अरे भाइ ब्याट्री
Messi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're
Ask
going to
him,
try
man.
and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Foden.
Messi. No way through. Thuram. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Kaka.
उही यो चाउमिनलाई त म
Messi.
Vinicius Junior.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right
Abu?
into his path.
कता जानला
Well, it looked promising for a
Forgotten.
moment, but it came to nothing.
अब चाहिँ गोल
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance!
ए बचेको
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to
I know,
make
I know.
those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Foden. Coming on the field is number 41. Right.
अब हाम्रो बलि दाइले चौकाट
Substitution in
देखाउँछ होइन
progress.
एमबापे छिराएर मऱ्यो के गर्ने भने पेड्री हाल्दैन ए यार के भयो किन
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. been slipped through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's goes for a shot! Sticks it away!
घन्टीमै
And
त्यो
the
घन्टी नै
game
हो
is
दाइ
well
तर
and truly
अरूले
turned
त
on
चाहिँ
its
भोटिएमा
head.
रुखमा मासु भाग्ने
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely, just the goal. Takes
Ah.
a shot!
बाई
And it's
बाई
in.
बाई
And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
है त सोल्टी है त ल
And that will be it. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
What a turnaround.
Rumi
Victory
Gorham
from the
winning.
jaws of
no.
defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's
Blind
amazing
राखेपछि
no matter
अन्त
how
हो।
much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
कल्याण यम्बापे
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
त्यसले त मलाई सुरुमा लास्ट दुख काकाको डबल एङ्करमा राखेर खेल डबल एङ्करम्यान प्लस डबल डिस्ट्रो अहिले तय गेम चाँड हानु न त आउनु ल खोइ अनलाइनै लास्ट गेम है सर ए मेरो भाइ त्यो लास्ट गेम खेल्छु ए अ क्यान्सर के गर्छु नि लास्ट हतार अनुसार डेल्टा मिनी कहाँ गयो फ्यान बिग फ्यान केही छैन केही छैन। भोलि नि आउँछु नि त एकछिन फ्रेन्डली खेल्न बिस्तारै मलाई खेल्न आउँदैन ओइ कडा रहेछ मलाई त्यस्तो खेल्न
Liverpool
आउँदैन है
going
बेला
eyeball
सुरुवाल
to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for
मलाई
parading
खेल्न
of
आउँदैन
colours, a day
साँच्ची
for
भने
pride,
गोल
a day
नहाल्नु
for
पनि धेरै
partisanship, perhaps a day for
मलाई चाहिँ बरु
personalities
धेरै
who
गोल
will
नहाल्नु
prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a
Nice,
big
man.
responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always
Alright,
like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Knocks it into space.
That looks a good ball through.
Shevchenko! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Shifted upfield. And this is Messi. De Bruyne. Now he's got space here. And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Busquets. And this is Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This looks promising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Busquets is the team's great visionary. It's a really well-measured ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And there's the end of the first
कति भाइ
half.
खै कहाँ गयो
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far,
And a
so good.
fantastic first
The
half
boss has
now,
clearly
boys.
done his homework, and
More
I don't
action from
think
the second
he needs
45
to
coming
change
soon.
much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Shoots! Oh, crack. Has another goal!
Right.
Yes, it's
It was
there! Manchester United
Right,
are
exam.
back on level terms. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out to the left flank. McTominay. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shifted it to the flank.
Nice,
De
nice.
Bruyne in acres of space out wide.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Oh,
McTominay. Manchester United have reclaimed it. De Bruyne. Messi. Kaka. Messi. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Manchester
Oh, argue
United
that.
really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. That's just playing it safe and simple.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Showing good feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be one
Now
minute
here's
added
the
time.
delivery. De Bruyne. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Steaming on goalwards.
nice, nice.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining.
हाइडै त सबै आजलाई अब लास्टको गोल केटाहरू है त